be lost. Low light living, this is fine. A slower, softer way to shine. Low light living, warm and dim. Right here at the city's brim. I've learned to let the evening in, to sit with what I cannot change, to wear the night against my skin and find it oddly, quietly strange. Low light living, this is fine. A slower, softer way to shine. Low light living, warm and dim. Right here at the city's brim. Not everything needs to be bright. Some things only show at night. Low light. Low light living. One more low before the morning. One more bassline before the light. One more hour without warning. One more deep end of the night. One more low, give me one more low. One more deep end, one more flow. One more low, let it go. One more night before I know. One more low, give me one more low. One more deep end, one more flow. One more low, let it go. One more night before I know. The morning takes a low way, returns the world to ordinary. I'll have it back another day, but tonight the low is necessary. One more low, give me one more low. One more deep end, one more flow. One more low, let it go. One more night before I know. Just one more. against the quiet everywhere. After the rain, the city breathes. After the rain, so do I. After the rain, everything slows. The world is wet and no one knows. After the rain, I find my place, a quiet, soft and open space. I step outside on empty streets, the asphalt dark, the air still cool. I feel the night beneath my feet and finally start to feel it too. After the rain, the city breathes. After the rain, so do I. After the rain, everything slows. The world is wet and no one knows. After the rain, I find my place, a quiet, soft and open space. After the rain, still breathing. The good things accumulate so slowly, you barely notice them arriving. The warmth, the ease, the something holy that comes from quietly surviving. Slow accumulation, grain by grain, not dramatic, not a refrain. Slow accumulation, soft and real, more than I expected to feel. One good sleep, one honest meal, one conversation that felt real. One moment when the city breathed, and I breathed with it, relieved. Slow accumulation, grain by grain, not dramatic, not a refrain. Slow accumulation, soft and real, more than I expected to feel. It doesn't come all at once, it never does. It comes in the small, in the barely noticeable, in the almost nothing that adds up to everything, accumulating slowly, getting there, getting there. count the hours like loose change, spending them on nothing much, rearranging and rearranging things that don't quite add to such. Night arithmetic, soft and slow, adding up the yes and no. Night arithmetic, only mine. Everything between the lines. Some nights the numbers fall in place. Some nights they scatter like gold rain. I sit here in this quiet space and do the math of loss and gain. Night arithmetic, soft and slow, adding up the yes and no. Night arithmetic, only mine. Everything between the lines. It never balances quite right, but something in the trying makes the numbers feel like light. Inside the quiet crying, still counting, still here. The math doesn't matter as much as I thought. Amber window in the building across the street from where I sit. Someone there is slowly building their own version of the lit. And we're the same, different story, the same air. Amber window, burning warm. Two people through the same night storm. Amber window, late and gold. Something neither of us told. I've never met the amber window, but I feel a kind of kinship there. In the hour when the dark is gentle, two lives breathing the same air. Amber window, burning The neon leaves its residue on rain. Long after the sign has turned off, a pink that lingers in the drain, a glow the darkness can't scoff. Neon residue still there, the afterglow in the evening air. Neon residue warm remain, the light that outlives the rain. I carry neon residue from cities I've lived in and let go of now. The light still colors my realities in ways I can't quite disavow. Neon residue still there, the afterglow in the evening air. Neon residue warm remain, the light that outlives the rain. The neon might be off, but the residue remains in the puddles, in the windows, in the quietly sustaining ding 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 neon residue still glowing in the rain, still beautiful. My interior weather shifts by evening. By the time the city settles down, something in me starts believing in the quiet under all the sound. Interior weather, mine to read. No forecast for what I need. Interior weather, soft and real. The only climate I can feel. There's a warmth that builds by nightfall in the space between the thought and word. A kind of gentle inner rainfall that washes clean what I have heard. Interior weather, mine to read. No forecast for what I need. Interior weather, soft and real. The only climate I can feel. You leave a carbon memory on me, like a handprint pressed in soft material. Something that will outlast the debris of everything more immaterial. Carbon memory, deep impression, deeper than the surface of expression. Carbon memory, yours and mine, pressed into the timeline. I carry your carbon memory now, in places I can't fully reach. Not sure of the exact when or how, just sure it's further than I teach. Carbon memory, deep impression, deeper than the surface of expression. Carbon memory, yours and mine, pressed into the timeline. Carbon memories don't erase, they just become part of the material. The structure you can't quite trace, but know it's integral.